This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Last time we beat Dark Valifor, and I tried Dark Ifrit, and it didn't go quite as well. But I still think we can salvage it. Because I think a simple enough switch from Waka from Player to Stoic here, hopefully we'll do that. Comrade. Also, not really sure if it'd make too much of a difference. Comrade's probably better. And one other thing that I'm probably gonna do. I said I don't do too many of these. Let me see how many I have. Well, I do only have 2 of these, so I'll only use 1. But I'm going to go for auto life on him. If I can find it easily enough on the grid here. I guess I probably could have just moved there too. I do have 99 levels, but I want to keep him going where he's at on the grid for now anyway, and not skip around too much. Just double checking that I have my equipment set up otherwise the correct way that I want it here. I thought I had all that done before I saved it, but just want to make sure before I go in again so we don't have to make another trip. And I can probably kind of skip through the cutscenes this time a little bit, or some of the dialogue, so that I don't have to spend as much time since we already saw it once. I don't remember if you can, well, I don't think you can really skip cutscenes, I guess. But for wherever there's dialogue, I guess if I can scroll it faster, I'll do that. I think that's the thing they started adding later in some of the games in Final Fantasy, is that you could, like, press start or something and they give you an option to skip a cutscene. What if I just tried going past? Okay. Yeah, I tried that last time, I think. I'm pretty sure we already got that dialogue from them. So the plan here is to make sure we keep getting that overdrive built up for Waka, and we'll just use its attack rails more than once. And when it gets close to having Ifrit's overdrive filled up, we need to make sure we have auto life on Waka. I have 2 out of my 3 characters that can do that now, so it shouldn't be an issue, hopefully. I know there are other strategies and things I could do to help too with this, like I could use Riku's mixes, could use Kamari's overdrive potentially for like a Mighty Guard or something. But since Waka's the only one that I really have too far along on the sphere grid, I don't really want to try too much of that other stuff. I don't want to waste the items with Riku. Although I guess at this point there's not too much left to save them for. I think I'll just skip turns to Waka. Alright, good start to the day. And he does have full HP. But yeah, it just doesn't do quite as much. His regular hits do 99,000, but not the attack reels. Alright. Well, actually, yeah, let's just attack, because then he'll attack Titus. That way it should fill up Walker's overdrive. Oh, yeah, all the way in one hit. No problem. Who's he gonna hit here? I actually want to see if his lower HP affects the overdrive. So I'm not going to heal him up to full. Because he was doing about 35,000 a pop last time, so hopefully that's the same. Yeah, that's not different, so no need to heal him up anymore. And next is Ifrit's turn. Okay, that's good. Guess it didn't really matter too much there. We're gonna do the same thing either way. The only thing is, I guess if it took Waka out, it might have moved Waka's turn down in the order. Alright, that was 3 of them, and we're still going. His overdrive gauge isn't filling up too quickly either, though, so that's still fine. Don't hit Walker. Okay, good. Will this be good enough? There we go. Still pretty easy as long as I just set it up a little better there. Well, and as long as you hit the attack rails. Got the dark matter drop and a fireball. That fireball's probably not too great, I would imagine. And yeah.
Let's go.
Orin is satisfied that our enemy got what he was asking for there, right? Well, what do we want to do here? Guess let's check that fireball. Yeah, just fire strike. Seems pretty weak for a Dark Aeon boss fight drop, but that's another thing, I guess, that if you want to do, you can go ahead and reload your saves and try to farm for better equipment. Next, I don't think I'm going to be good enough to take on Ixion yet at this point. I could try to just get Riku and Orin. all the way around the sphere grid with what's available so far. And we can try that. I don't say Titus there because, well, since I don't have his break damage limit, I just don't think he's going to be as effective in trying to get maxed out on everything yet. I do have 27 dark matters, and I think it only takes 60 for the break damage limit. So that's something that I can still contemplate. And then I have to start thinking about what other abilities I want to put on that weapon. Yeah, for that matter, what does he have? Okay, I'll need to go buy an empty 4-slot one for him. As well just do that here.
You're counting on you.
Yeah, and I think as much as I keep putting it off, no. Yeah, as much as I keep putting it off, let's go ahead and try to do the Chocobo racing.
You're counting.
That would negate the necessity of even getting a different weapon for him in the first place.
Here we go.
So yeah, I think we'll dedicate the rest of the day to Chocobo racing, much to my chagrin. Unless we happen to get lucky and my skill works out, lining up correctly with the pattern the balloons are set in. I don't think the birds change where they're at, coming at you, but the balloons can change. Our current best time is 22.6. Ready? As ready as ever. With much excitement in my voice. This one doesn't look right, because I think she's going to be able to get the first couple here pretty easily, yeah. Yeah, and she just kind of gets in front of me here a lot of times anyway. You gotta either be a little bit lucky or get better at it, or a little bit of both. I kind of try to go back and forth as much as possible in some of these areas here to avoid the birds. God dang it. And yes, even if the balloons are right in front of you, it's not quite that simple. I didn't get that many balloons, but otherwise it wasn't too bad. I just didn't get enough balloons, I'm pretty sure. Only got hit once. A new personal best, well. Guess we'll take the prize. Yeah, and I mean, these attempts really don't take that long. It just... yeah, this one looks promising as far as a start. Missed the first balloon. But other than that, we got quite a few of them there. And I got out in front of her here. Yeah. Like, you try to make the Chocobo go one way, but then it'll autocorrect back because he doesn't just go in a straight line, he'll correct himself as well. And you get stuck sometimes in a case like that, where the one bird hits you and really can't do anything about the other one coming because it's already there. It wouldn't let me get over to that other one there either. So I got more balloons, but we hit more birds too. We still got a new personal best. I thought that's where we were at last time. Maybe tying it counts for that. Yeah, I think you got to get it someplace to like get 14 balloons and not get hit at all. I'm not even going to try for that one on the left. She's got that. Yeah, dang it. I should have gotten that balloon, I thought. Thought we were close enough in line to be able to pick it up. And of course, if she gets out in front of you like this, you just can't help which one she's gonna pick up. I think that was probably about the same. Yeah, I hit more birds, but I got more balloons, so we still beat her pretty easily. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that was a better, I guess. Down to 17. Turbo ethers every time. I don't remember there being anything that I was excited about as far as prizes here, other than the sigil for getting below 0. And dang it. Yeah, she got those balloons. Just trying to avoid the birds there because I know there's always a lot of them in this section. Also trying to get a couple of balloons though, but it's not always much you can do about it. Yeah, I think that was worse than the 17. Yeah. More hits, not as many balloons, and time just took longer. We had a 10 that time. Didn't get that third one that time. God. It is so hard to make the Chocobo go where you want it sometimes in these parts. And like when you're rounding a corner like that, the Chocobo's automatically going to take the curve, so to try to get him to go to take the balloons while he's turning on his own is another part of it. And there I get stuck on the edges. That wasn't going to be a win anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But if that would have been the difference, it might have made me rage quit. I don't know if I can do a full like 40 minutes of this either. Or whatever it was we started with. I might need to cut it off at like 20 minutes or a half hour trying this if I don't win. Come back and try again a little later. And ultimately end up conceding and just not getting it. It's what I could see happening. What I usually end up doing. It's only 2 times I've actually gotten it, I think. One time, I just got lucky enough and was able to get it. Another time, I cheated with save states on emulation. So I guess I would say actually then, yes, I've only done it once. Because I know that doesn't really count. And it can kind of make a difference, I suppose, if you use the joystick or the direction pad. I've been more comfortable usually using joysticks. Damn it, if I could have avoided that bird, it was actually a pretty good start here. Yeah, that wasn't worth the balloon, I don't think, because I was going to get hit. Kind of like this one. If I could have gotten 2 balloons, it might have been worth it, but no, instead we just traded the hit for the balloon. And then you run around the balloons, of course you do. Avoided the hits there at least. But I still don't think it's good enough. Might be my best. But yeah, it's not going to win the prize. Nope, not quite. Yeah, that's got to be about the best start I can get there, is getting 4 of them. At least for me. Damn it. And that bitch came in and took that balloon from me. Ah! Turned the corner too sharp. Tried to turn back out there, but it wasn't really cooperating with me. We had quite a few balloons, but I also got hit a few times. Yeah, felt like I got more than 10, but guess not. Got hung up there, so she's ahead of me now. Ah, thought I had that balloon. Dang it. Hate the way the Chocobo controls some of these times. Like, you turn it to go to the outside, but then it kind of like jerks back automatically on you. So you end up running right into the damn bird. I think we'll take this to about the halfway point for today's episode. And I'll call it there. I'll come back when I'm more prepared and mind and body for this, if there is such a thing. You know, I didn't hear the sound on that last balloon. Pretty sure I picked it up. Damn it. That was, I think, my best so far, but we'll see. I only got hit once or twice, I think, right? Yeah. 6.7. That still would mean 2 more balloons and 1 less hit, I think would do it. And just another turbo ether though. Well, I got a couple more tries left in me. I don't think this pattern looks as good. He's gonna get that first one, and I can't get in front of her. Yeah, so when it starts off like this, I almost wish they had a way for you to just cancel it, but pretty sure there isn't unless you just reset your console completely. I suppose it's also worth getting a little more practice in and just controlling the Chocobo though. Still can't get that one in that damn corner. Yeah, I mean, that's a terrible one, but part of that was on purpose. Some of those, I just wasn't trying to avoid them too much. Okay. Would like to have that one other balloon there. At least we avoided a lot of the birds there. It traded a hit for balloon. Same thing there. This is pretty good too, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Could be under 10 though, I hope. Yeah, 13 balloons and only 2 hits. 4.8, the new PB. Yeah, that's the kind of thing though, it just keeps me thinking, it's like, oh, getting a little better, just keep trying, you'll get it. Okay, got 4 to start there. Ah, dang it. Wanted that balloon. Oh, that hit both of us. Oh boy, yeah. It was lined up with the juggernaut there. Or the gauntlet, I guess. I don't know why I said juggernaut. It had a kind of promising start to this run, but things kind of fell apart pretty quickly. I still won that time, but not by much. We'll do one more here. Unless I get a personal best on this one, I'm gonna call it after this one for today. Damn it. I thought I could get back in without getting hit by that one. And, of course, dodging in and out of all the balloons here and not picking them up. And I take the hit so the trainer can pick up the last couple of balloons. Great. Yeah, I didn't feel too bad about it at first, and I did pick up quite a few balloons. I just got hit too many times, too. I quit. Let me just ride it. So yeah, on my best run, I would have had 2 more balloons or 1 less bird hit, and 1 more balloon, then would have been good enough. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the balloons are worth negative 3 seconds on each one. So 4.6, yeah. It's one of my better runs I've ever had, but not good enough. And I just don't have the kind of patience usually to just sit here for an hour and try it. Whereas clearly I was doing better each time, with a few exceptions there. So I guess if you just stuck at it long enough, you're likely to get it, as long as you're doing at least that well. And I'm hoping that before I'm done with this recording for the series, I will decide to stick to it and get it done, but I'm not going to guarantee it. What do we want to do now? I suppose let's start with Orin and Riku and moving them on the sphere grid first of all. I'm hoping I can move through these a little bit faster, as I'm not stopping as much to worry about placing stuff in empty nodes, or to pay attention to what abilities I'm unlocking. I'm not going to worry about that, I'm just going to go through it. He's already unlocked part of this, but I'll just make a detour here quickly to pick up these strength spheres. Does he have... Well, that's part of it too, is I guess backtracking on some of this to get the nodes that I filled in with Waka after Orin had already been here. I might as well go back to this before I get too far away from it. Of course, I could just wait and do that part after I had Waka go back around through it and fill out the other empty nodes. But what I want to do, I think, is just get 3 characters all the way around it as it is and see how we can do against some of the other Aeons. And after that, I'll have only Waka go around so that everybody else only has to do 1 more trip around instead of the 3 total that I'll end up having Waka do, if that makes any sense. I explained how I want to do that last time. I said I'm going to have Waka go around and fill in all the empty nodes first, and then we're going to have him make another trip around after that and use some of the clear spheres to take out some of the ones and stuff that I don't want. All right, this would take him how many levels to get down to here? He'd still have 60 left. Yeah, it's about the same. Let's go here. Yeah, because you can gauge it fairly well for each character. Even though they have slightly different stats, it's only a matter of like 1 or 2 points usually. So if Waka has maxed out every stat that I want him to, that means that everything should be available for every other character to get to that point. Minus maybe plus or minus 5, I would say. No, not quite. Yeah, I guess let's go up into this one. Yeah, let's branch off here. I was also thinking now about, do I want to take Riku because she hasn't gone that far in the sphere grid overall? But if I just waited, I could have her just go around after everything's already filled in. Then again, it's not... The sphere levels, I guess, aren't going to be the biggest concern since the Don Tomberry trick makes that pretty easy. So I might as well just do it as I had intended to and planned in the first place. Only 14 left, we're getting there. I guess let's just go up here and take care of this. That's something I really probably should just hold off until I'm ready to come in here and fill in all those empty nodes, but I don't like to leave things like that. At least I won't go any farther in here since I already got full life done, or auto life. I guess I could have saved that white magic sphere, but what else was I going to use it for? Guess I can go as far as I can for him here with his 19 levels. Because I do have a good armor made for him at least, so he can still be useful. Even those 19 levels moved him up quite a bit here. Alright, another one in for the long haul here. They have quite a few options for her on which way to go. I think I'll go up this way first. Oh, well, that reconnects around with where she's been filling out already anyway, so yeah, that's fair enough. Let's get that taken care of. Is there anything else up here she needs to do? Well, let's come over here and take care of this stuff. Also, I've been thinking here, and I think what I'm going to do with Yuna's side quest is we're going to go ahead and do the Dom Tombury trick with her and get her levels built up. But I'll hold off on using them, and we'll just see how we can do without it. And then as I need, I'll just build it up a little bit, just so we don't completely overpower that right away. At least that seems like a fair compromise to me. Yeah, I think I will come here. Yeah, I do hate the way the name covers up so much sometimes, especially once you're zoomed out far enough. Just like with that one here, I didn't notice that it was a dead end right away until I had already moved. Even though I zoomed in, I should have noticed it, but this one node is off on its own there. Could have just left it, but OCD or whatever kicking in there. And there are just a few left over here that she hasn't unlocked. Let's do that and then backtrack a little bit. Which way do we want to go here first? Probably down over here, I think. Yeah, we're really burning through these magic spheres especially. Because I know I took Orin along a more magical route for some of Lulu's there. And Yuna's. And since we put so many of these defense spheres in, the magic defense ones, I'm using up a lot of that for Riku now too. See if I have enough of them to finish out her levels here before I have to get more. Not looking great. Although coming up here, I don't see any magic right around this area. Which way? Yeah, her dang name in the way there. I want to zoom it out a little bit so I can kind of see where I want to go next a little better. But yeah, then they keep the name too big in the middle there. Okay, that's good enough for now. How much does she got done? Yeah, good little chunk. Yeah, stats are still pretty low compared to Waka's, but she's got a lot of grid left to go too. Alright, so what I said I wanted to do. That's right, I still never got a weapon for her. So I can't do the Don Tomberry trick with her yet. Okay, forgot to make sure that I get all my changes set here. Alright, let's do a couple one-eye fights to get the overdrive filled up, if it wasn't already. I don't remember where we left it at. I think I used the last overdrive to beat Dark Ifrit, so... Oh, and yeah, I gotta remember too, we did fill up Orin quite a bit more, so he might be doing a little better here. Not a lot, though. So if I happen to get some good drops here, that's what I'm looking for. But otherwise, I'm at least happy to get the overdrive filled up. Because I used up quite a bit of my spheres too, so especially the magic ones, I'll need to farm some of them.
Yeah.
That's right, he doesn't have too many of the extracts yet. We'll just wait and let Titus do it, I guess. Could have used an item as well, but don't have to worry about buying more of those if I just use the ability. Back to one eye.
Yeah.
Painkiller. I think that was the one for Orin, which I already have. Yeah, I still need the one for Titus. One more extract mana should be good enough. It'll have me up in the 80s at least. Unless I was going to get a dark matter drop, then I'll only get 2 of them. So far I've had pretty good luck with that. Yeah, there we go. And I didn't see exactly where I was at on the ability and the speed and the power spheres, but pretty sure I can handle to do at least one batch of each of them. Not really sure why I skipped Orin's turn there. Didn't really matter that much. There's Titus's, maybe. And some more dark matter. Good, there we go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll give him the last double overdrive. And then what we might try to do with Yuna is I'll either just put SOS overdrive on it and keep her in low HP, because I think that'll do about the same as double overdrive. Or maybe I should do that with Titus, because he has a lot more HP to start out with here. So it won't be putting him in as low of health to put him in low health, if that makes any sense. Yeah, we'll try that. It's not quite ideally what I'd like, but I want to see how it does and how easy it is to do that as well. And that way I don't have to farm for any of these items. Oh, also, where am I at for my spheres? Okay. I'll only do 1 for speed. And I think 1 for power is good enough, but let's do 2 ability, that's low enough. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get around to all of that today, but let's do at least another round or 2 here. Get the power out of the way. Ichimanji. Alright. Another one-eye fight, but I could be getting pretty close to being done with the one-eyes. Because I only need 1 more weapon. And that's Yuna's. Other than that, I'll probably try starting to just take on some of the other enemies around here to get their stat sphere drops instead. Because I know I think the imp one, we already fought that, and we saw that we could take that out in like 2 hits as well. So they're not all as difficult as some of them. Some of the rest of them are also as easy as One Eye. Nope, not Golden Arm. I can do another Fafnir yet. I'll get the speed taken care of, and then it'll just be the ability ones I have left. Go ahead and sell those excess weapons and armor that I don't want. Yeah, don't sell that. All right. We are going to go ahead and call it here for today. So yeah, the plan will be to, if I remember to do it, to just get some more ability spheres quickly from Fafnir. And then we'll do more Don Tonberry for... I guess I'll start working on... No. Titus maybe? I guess I don't really know how I'm going to handle Titus yet. But we'll keep going with Orin and Riku though, primarily. And we'll see how far I get with that before I decide to do something else. It kind of depends on how I end up getting Yuna's next weapon. Because as soon as I can start moving her along the sphere good quickly with the Don Tonberry trick, I'll start going for her side quest to get her ultimate celestial weapon unlocked completely. But that's the plan. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.